Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. I hope you're having a great Tuesday so far, and we're kicking off the month of November, which is absolutely crazy. So, what we're going to do here, Weather Savant's video, we are going to look at our next big storm system, which moves in on Friday, and then we'll look into next week. Actually, the next few weeks kind of long range because the pattern is kind of picking up a little bit, and I've got the new Hetty pattern pretty much figured out. So we're just going to kind of move forward and see what we're going to get as we go through the next few weeks. So first off, today looks fantastic. You really can't beat it. Temperatures are great. We're going to be into the mid, some areas upper 70s for afternoon high. So just a fantastic day across the region. And we'll go through, you can see really across Central Plains. So from Wichita, upper 70s today, Fort Smith, upper 70s, even St. Louis, 73, Kansas City, up to about 77, 80 in Salina, plenty of sunshine. All right, we're going to stop tomorrow morning. Most really the four-state area kind of into the mid 50s. As we get into Wednesday afternoon, much of the same, mid to upper 70s. A few mid and upper level clouds are going to be streaming through, but overall looks pretty good. All right, let's go all the way into Thursday afternoon. We do get some more clouds. You can see them streaming in, especially across central Kansas, central Oklahoma. Most of us are going to be dry. You can see a few little showers trying to pop up across central Oklahoma. This is the beginnings of our next storm system, but still temperatures into the mid 70s, and then our rain chances will start to increase by the time we head into Friday. I think temperatures again are going to be warm on Friday, but look, the showers, thunderstorms increasing out across central Kansas. So we are looking early Friday morning. The cold front's way out here from Dodge City up through central parts of Nebraska. As we go through the day on Friday, we're going to see that rain starting to expand east. So we're looking at about the noon hour. Here's the cold front west of Kansas City, Wichita, into western Oklahoma. So some of these storms in east central Kansas down through central Oklahoma, they could be strong, maybe low grade severe. So we need to keep our eyes on that. I'm really just kind of thinking pretty good fall time thunderstorms and heavy amounts of rain. All right, let's go into the evening hours. Look at it, how it just really flares up along the front. So this is about 9 o'clock. The front now across central Missouri, down through Joplin, west of Fort Smith, into north central Texas. Very heavy amounts of rain pooling along the front. So this is going to be a widespread rain from the northern tip of Missouri to the southern tip of Oklahoma. Heavy amounts of rain. A lot of areas are going to pick up 1 to 3 inches, isolated 4-inch amounts, which is very good. The heaviest rain looks to be east central Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas, extreme southwestern Missouri. Now, as we go into early Saturday morning, the heaviest rain now through the Ozarks, West Plains, down through Little Rock, and then pushing into the St. Louis metro. The rain is moving out of Kansas City, Joplin, Fort Smith, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City. I think a lot of clouds are going to stick around on Saturday, but overall, the bulk of the weekend looks pretty good. So late Saturday looks good, Sunday looks good, Monday looks good, and then our next storm system is going to roll in on Tuesday. Of course, Tuesday is a big voting day, so that's November 8th. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. All right, I'm going to pull out long range models here. This is the upper level pattern. I want to kind of step through this and kind of show you what I'm looking at as we go through time. So where you see these brighter colors are storm systems. So I'm going to jaunt ahead and we're going to go all the way into Friday. So you see this storm system right here. That's the one that is rotating through this weekend. Now, what's interesting, so in this pattern, this year's Hetty pattern, it's a much shorter cycle than what we had last year, 64 days. This year, it's about 45. So it's a pretty short pattern. I like the shorter patterns because if you get a good system, especially in the winter, it comes back around in a month and a half. So I want to show you a few interesting things. So here's this storm system this weekend. And then let's go into early next week. I want you to look out across here. So east of Florida. That is an upper level low, but what that is in the pattern was Hurricane Fiona, which occurred right around September 20th. And then I'm going to show you one other thing. All right, so let's keep going. So we're next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at this. Just to the south and west of Tampa, to the west of Key West, Fort Myers. In the pattern, that's Hurricane Ian. 45 days later. Doesn't mean it's going to be a hurricane this time, but it is somewhat of a tropical system and it's going to produce heavy amounts of rain. But right on time from Hurricane Ian, which occurred right at the end of September, this is it. It's returning at this point in time. So that's kind of cool to see how the storm systems return. All right, so let's go into next weekend. There would be Ian, or Ian last time in the pattern. Here comes another strong storm system, which will affect us. It looks like Sunday the 13th, Monday the 14th. It rotates through. We cool down behind it quite a bit. So we'll have a mid-November cool snap across the region. But on my blog tonight at KOAM, I'll make sure and I'll type up the long-range forecast and I'll make sure I get that posted. And we'll go all the way into December. But I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of the pattern because it is pretty interesting to see those features return. But at least we're getting more action. And so far, from what I can see with this new pattern, is we have a decent track to get heavy rain events and even a couple tracks to get some pretty good snow events or ice events as we get into the winter months. Now, I would say the downfall to the pattern, we have these 7, 8, 9, 10-day stretches of nothing in between storm systems. So for me, that's kind of boring. But I really want to watch one more cycle before I kind of really figure out what the spring is going to do, meaning severe weather-wise. But I do think the summer, unfortunately, is going to be very close to what we had this past summer. Very hot and very dry. But a lot to watch. I'll keep you guys updated. Hope you have a great Tuesday. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll chat later.